Well, hi everyone. There's no real sense in delaying. We've got our notifications out. We're all here and assembled. It's so great to see you once again here for another episode of Brindlewood Bay, the Coven. I don't have any real announcements other than we are not going to be here next week for either of our streaming days because my little sister is graduating from college, and while the protests for Palestine have been going on, Free Palestine, it has put a bit of a hinder on some of the colleges and their graduations. If you're not aware of the current situation, there are protests at many of the Southern California schools right now, including the one she's currently attending. So even if we don't get to attend a graduation, I want to be there for my little sister because I love her. So we won't be in town next week for a stream, but we will be back the following week, and more than excited to get something going for you all again once we are available. That being said, I'm not going to delay any further. There are currently no more sponsors because our major sponsor of Grinding Coffee Co. had gone under a while back, and they were going to send us information, but they hadn't sent us information. So as far as I'm aware, they are no longer up and active, which is a real shame because they had good stuff. I'm going to bring us over, and we're going to say hi to everybody and get this show on the road.
Wow, stream's in slow mode.
You're in slow mode. Hi.
I mean, I'm tired,
Hey.
but that's rude.
You're not in slow mode.
You're not in slow mode. You gotta go fast. Well,
You're
hi
perfect.
everyone. How's it going? How is everybody? I hope you're doing well.
I'm doing good.
Really well.
Indeed.
We'll have to pop out for like 3 minutes at some point.
Unacceptable.
My supper's almost ready.
Alright. I'm kidding.
ouch.
You're fine. It's totally
Okay.
acceptable.
Oh,
Yeah.
Chris already knows that the moment he pops out is the most important possible thing that can ever
Yeah.
happen in Garnet is
Yeah,
going to happen.
exactly.
It's always going to
Exactly.
be
You'll miss it forever.
the most crucial moment
Yep.
that you need to step away.
In
Yep.
fact, we're going to make sure we cut it from the VOD as well.
Oh damn.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's going to be cut. There'll be no evidence of your existence at all going forward. Purged. We'll just do introductions and a recap and dive right in. Since I have my sheet open, I'll go ahead and start with mine. Hi, I'm playing Pearl Watson. She's originally a Columbo archetype that has added some new Maven moves. I am going to give a clarification to my character sheet because it had been talked about after the session that apparently I had picked one and never added it to my sheet, so I went back and did. I added Gordon Shumway, which gave me a addition of a cat in my cozy place, and
Aw.
yeah, apparently I've had it this whole time and I don't remember that. But there is now a cat in the cozy place that has been there the entire time, and it's Cookie the cat. Cookie Cat. He's a friend for your tummy.
Oh, Steven
Yeah.
Universe.
It's a great Steven Universe reference, and it's a great Gordon Shumway reference. If you know both, you get a cookie.
I never watched Steven Universe, so that's completely went over my head.
Oh, it's literally the crazy thing about it is it's literally Rebecca Sugar telling you the entire plot of Steven Universe on the first episode because of
Yep.
because of a song that is based on a defunct ice cream sandwich that Steven liked that was no longer being sold on the first episode. And keep in mind that like this show has like what 3 or 4 seasons across several years. Rebecca Sugar has stood by the fact that she had start to finish of this show planned, aside from Steven Universe Future, and the network, canceling them. But she had a start and finish planned, and they largely got to it. But yeah, the commercial song Cookie Cat tells you the entire plot of Steven Universe's backstory. And it's so wild that they get there eventually, and you're like, there's no fucking way. And then she's like, look at the song, bitch. And you're like, okay, you know what? It's fine. You did this.
It's actually pretty
You
funny.
knew. Yeah, it's crazy. So Pearl here, who also is a Steven Universe reference, and it's kind of funny that Dukler had known that probably, but actually all of our Mavens are, but that's fine.
Yes.
Yep.
Never watched Steven
We
Universe.
committed to the bit.
We didn't have an amethyst, but it's fine. All of our characters are named off of the major crystal gems from Steven Universe, except that Sapphire and Garnet fuse into, Sapphire and Ruby. So
Fuse into
Sapphire
Garnet,
should
yes.
have been Amethyst, and we would have been fine. But it's okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, we have.
The funny thing is, when we were building things, none of you fuckers mentioned that at all.
Nope.
No.
Had no desire to ever tell you.
Honestly, I think you guys just had a group chat open to the side, like, "Hey, name your character this."
I don't even think we did that. I think it just kind
No,
of ended up
I
that
just
way.
was like, I want to be Garnet. You grabbed the gem name, and then, yeah, we all just grabbed gem names.
We just kind of ran with it. It wasn't planned.
Yeah.
At all. Yeah, so that's me. Popcorn over to Chris, and I'm gonna go grab something to drink.
I am Chris. I am playing Garnet Willow, who is the R. Quincy archetype, and also now Encyclopedia Brown. Still need to bring up a real world piece of trivia so I can get a free clue. And yeah, Garnet for mayor. Popcorn over to Shay.
You push to talk. You're still here.
And I will be right back.
Sorry. Yes, I am Shay or Shadifay here on Twitch and Partyway Games, and I am playing Sapphire Dartings, the Michael Knight / Cold Sever / BA Barkus. I'm the scrappy biker granny of the group. Popcorn over to Duker.
Hello, everybody. I am playing everybody else. I am Juggler93. I do art. I play games, and I GM this game. So, it has been about 2 weeks, and since two of my players are just going off to grab things, I guess I won't be meeting to ask some questions, unless I feel like bullying Shay. But no. Yeah. Go ahead.
The end of session questions.
Oh shit, yeah, we didn't actually do that last week, did we? Because we cut it kind of close, we had to kind of bolt.
I don't remember. I thought we had to decide them, which I was going to decide Dote and show someone you still got it.
Okay, perfect.
But I don't see any notes on it, so I'm not sure. If there's no notes, I'm not gonna worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do the recap, and then whenever it gets back, we'll ask them their end of session questions, what they're going to do.
I am back.
Welcome back.
So, I just missed the most important thing in my life.
What's that?
No, you said
All right.
it.
I never said I just swear what it was.
True, that is true.
I returned.
Okay, since you guys are both back, I will ask you what your end of session questions are going to be.
We didn't do those last time, did we?
I don't think so.
I'll be honest, I don't even remember. It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Or you know what? Maybe we did, and then something stopped us from playing. I don't remember. My end of session questions are: did you secretly undermine the authority of a local official, and did you behave like a woman half my age?
I'm gonna go with my good old wisdom and doting.
Okay. So you are all here. I am going to ask you what's one important thing that you guys each remember from last session.
You assume I remember
Those
from 2 weeks ago.
effing suits.
Oh yeah, the suits were kind of terrible.
Yeah. Oh, someone just died? You can have a 1-day pause. 1 day.
I have it scheduled to keep.
What's the worst?
We did also dig up some evidence in the changing rooms.
Okay, and Shay, what's something that important that you remember?
The victim was Shibari.
Covered in flour, too.
Covered in flour and perished from autoerotic asphyxiation.
Asphyxiations.
No. Poison.
No, his body showed signs of being poisoned.
Yeah, he
okay.
suffocated to death from the poison asphyxiation.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay. So last time our Covens is when the session began. We're outside the trailer of John Riviera. My tongue just kind of got tongue-tied there. So last time we saw our Mavens, they were outside the trailer of Paul Riviera. Paul R. Fuck his last name. With the crowd of the other contestants, judges, presenters, and cameramen. They had discovered his body, tied up with intricate nylon roping, and flour tossed in his face, dead on the floor. They called the police and ushered the rest of the crowd over to the judge's tent. And once the police did arrive, they managed to take a peek around Paul's trailer, where Garnet managed to notice that Paul's body showed signs of him having been poisoned. And they did find a Shattered Briddy Award for daytime television. The sheriff went to the judge's tent to continue to talk to the suspects. So the Mavens went to Joan Leaf's trailer, where they found some more clues. They found a cookbook authored by her and Paul, with one of the recipes torn out, a pair of tickets to somewhere far away, and a pile of receipts suggesting extravagant expenditures. So those weren't the only things that happened that last time. And one of the officers that appeared on the scene turns out to be Cassie's maybe not, maybe so future beau, Beth. Which, how would you say you three reacted to that?
Excitement, support.
Exactly.
We were great wing women. We helped her out immensely.
Aggressive positivity.
Aggressive positivity.
Aggressive positivity, yes.
Mm-hmm. We made sure she knew that she needs to be bold enough to make a move before it's too late.
Oh, they all know now.
And We know that they know that we know that they know.
Let's
After the
try not to get into Death Note shenanigans.
Oh god, no, I could never handle setting that up. So once the Mavens have finished in Jane's trailer, they notice commotion going on over in the judge's tent. When they arrived, they saw 3 execs from the studio wanting the show to continue while the investigation happened. After some arguments, the Mavens had the rest of the night to continue their investigation, and the show is to continue once more tomorrow.
Who was the other trailer that we were going to? I thought there were like 2 more trailers that we had to investigate.
There are 2 more trailers back there. There.
I thought, though, we were going to investigate the people next to do, like, moves and stuff before going to the other 2 trailers. But I'm fine either way.
I scrolled to the wrong mystery. 1 second.
It's fine.
So you guys checked out Jane's trailer, Sue's trailer. But there's also Sue and Timothy's trailer. Sue and Timothy are both presenters for the show. Everybody is currently in the judges' tent with the backdrop of, you can't see, but I'm quoting, of Brindlewood Bay. That's actually a picture of Martha's Vineyard, with red and white and blue bunting. So we come back to our Mavens. What is the Coven doing now?
Well, if we've checked one of those trailers that isn't directly the murder location, we might as well check them all. Who knows what tomfoolery they're up to?
We
Maybe
should also.
chicanery.
I do like charcuterie.
So,
Well,
which
I
one's-
thought I was funny.
You're always hilarious.
Well, we
sometimes
should
you're so-
also investigate the kitchen as well.
Yes, if it's poison,
Mm-hmm.
it might
Do you want-
be heaven ingested.
Well, I feel like the flour is a big indicator. We should take a look at all of the food stock. I know we advised everybody not to continue cooking for the time being, but we really should get a look at it and make sure there's nothing tampered with.
Indeed.
And
Let's go.
find that damn really expensive flour. See if we can find a dusting of it somewhere else. So kitchen first, then trailers?
Yes.
Kitchen. Allianz to the kitchen.
To the kitchen.
So, as you guys do head to the kitchen, the suspects are going to start to spread out now. Because they can't just keep them all in the one area.
That's true, but I think it might be to our advantage if they're spread out. If we pull one aside when everyone's watching, it might make them more nervous. And if we talk to them in their more natural habitat, yeah.
Okay, so you guys are going to the contestant cooking area. So the set is. Sorry, just trying to remember the proper numbers. 6 little kitchen areas that are all separated by a couple of feet, with lights shining down on top of each one. There's a camera set up, but it is left alone, its head drooping forlornly to the ground, with no one behind it to make it move. As you arrive there, you do notice that Melanie Blair is at her station. She's cleaning up from the past. This pie.
The pie round.
The pie round, yes, thank you.
Alright.
God damn it, I hated the both round.
I squint at her with one eye. You know, I say to my fellow members of Coven, I'd give her a good looking over. Mighty suspicion she's cleaning up at a time like this. Also, you'd think.
Busying yourself, my dear.
Molly looks up from wiping her counter like, oh, yeah, cleaning kitchen's kind of always kept me calm, so just cleaning up.
You're
That's
choosing
so.
to clean the kitchen now in the middle of a murder investigation?
Well, he didn't die here.
No, but ingredients taken from this kitchen were used in this murder.
Exactly. His face was full of flour.
Oh, speaking of, and I'm just gonna like run a finger over some of the flour and just kind of sniff it and taste it. And would it seem like it is the expensive flour or just flour?
I mean, it's nice pastry flour, but it's not the expensive flour.
Nice pastry flour.
Thanks. There's a little import store in town that it brings it in.
Oh, do we, a question, do we provide our own ingredients? I guess we sort of did. Most of
You
them.
can, like, if there's something special you want to bring in to use, you can. If you just want to use what's there, it's just there, because they have a fully stocked, like, I'm gonna call it a pantry truck, where everything you need to cook is in there. But if you want to bring in, like, you brought in the jar of strawberry and blueberries, I think it was, that you used in your pie.
I'm going to poke around a little bit, seeing if anyone used that flour.
Tell me a little bit about what's going on with the shop, by the way.
She just kind of tosses her cloth. She's going to wipe down the counter on the counter. Nothing anymore, really. It's shut down.
Well, once, whether or not anyone here succeeds at this competition, and trust me, someone from here will succeed. Wink.
There she goes again.
I too am incredibly humble. I have no doubt that will attract quite a few people. Fairly certain it'll put your store back on the map.
could only be so lucky.
Of course, it might not go so well if this place gets a poor reputation for, well, you know.
Murder most foul.
3 murders in 4 weeks? Kind of a...
It is starting to become a pattern, isn't it?
Yeah, almost like a weekly show.
So many people dying.
What are your thoughts on our current predicament, Miss Blair?
Can I have you roll me a day move with presence? That's the Kentucky one.
Do I get advantage from the others helping?
I will help.
How are you helping?
Well, she's playing like goodish cop. I'm playing badish cop. Basically, keeping her off balance, making little comments so that she can't like have time to compose her thoughts in a completely like measured manner. So if she knows anything, she's more likely to spill.
Okay, I'll give you advantage.
Okay. Mild success.
Mild success. How successful. That's wow.
Good thing I gave you advantage there. That first one was a 1.
Oh, shite, yeah. So, she's going to talk to you, but she might be more guarded because Garnet's poking is kind of getting on her nerves a bit. What was your question again?
I asked her what her thoughts are on our current predicament, and I'm just trying to get her to spill some information. Anything she might have seen or heard or done.
That somebody murdering Paul. She does make a mild face at saying his name.
You don't seem to really like him, do you?
Well, you see the show. You know he's not really a likable guy.
Kind of rubs you the wrong way.
Actually, I never saw the show before.
Tell me more about that, though. What's I mean, I know there are certain types that tend to get viewers to watch based on their personalities, but what's your personal opinion?
Bad an asshole taking advantage of people when he can. Not caring whose lives he fucks up.
Oh dear, do tell me more. I love this gossip.
We have lost Chris.
We lost him?
Yes.
No. Well, hopefully they make it back. Did they already go get their food, or was this that moment?
They already got their food.
Shit. Well, hopefully they didn't explode.
Anyways,
They're back.
that's the most important thing about. Oh, hi, Chris. We're just not talking about Garnet.
She got stabbed. It's so weird.
Several times. It's. Who knew a fan could launch knives that easy?
And they're gone again. And they're back.
Sorry.
No worries.
My computer decided to explode, so on the phone for now.
Okay.
Which- Stable.
What was the last thing you heard?
Everything getting really slow. Like it was roboting very badly. Basically, that Paul is a type of post. Caustic, I think.
Yeah, just saying that he's basically an asshole, doesn't care whose lives he ruins.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Well, you at least know what happened with the Scott, right?
Well, yes,
Apparently-
yes. What did he do?
We don't know any of the details. We just know very much in passing.
Yeah, tell us things he's done.
Well, the last time he was on the show, they were having a fling.
Wait a minute. He was having a fling with Scott Lamb?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have that. There was the jealous lovers that we found earlier.
But wasn't that Miss Rivera with Buck?
Oh, there's more people fucking? Oh dear, spill more tea.
This also is becoming something rather common, isn't it?
Is that what you're saying? Are you saying Mr. Rivera was having a private sessions with Mr. Lamb?
Well, they were a thing last time Scott was on, but Paul broke it off and kind of sabotaged his entire chance last time. So he just kind of used and dropped them.
Oh my. That is rather scandalous.
You seem to take it quite personally, though. Does something about him trouble you?
Troubled. He's a little bit deceased. It's not like he's going to be able to trouble her any longer.
Oh, gosh. It doesn't matter if you're dead, you can still trouble someone beyond the grave.
Well, give me another day move presence.
Oh, that sucked.
So, what do you think happens? Like, how do you think she reacts?
I think I don't know. It could be a couple of things. She could get really quiet and be like, "I just have to clean," or she could explode and be like, "That jerk dumped Scott Lamb, and they were so good together. Ah, fangirl. Blah blah blah."
Blah, blah,
She-
fangirl.
Don't you know good relationships are hard to come by?
She
I just wanted to see them kiss. I have so much mango on that kind of thing.
I don't get that reference, but I don't want to. Because I'm scared of that reference.
What, yaoi?
Oh, okay, no. I expected mango to be something specific.
Naruto's.
Yeah, yaoi. She's got yaoi.
But anyways, she picks up her cloth and moves over to the stove, starts to scrub really hard, like he's a bit of an asshole to everyone. You should go talk to someone else about it if you really care all that much.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Did you say something about yaoi?
No?
Did you want to say
I-
something about yaoi?
Not in particular.
Well, what about
Yeah, now
other
confused the girl.
particular?
But you're not denying that you know what yaoi is.
Let's say hypothetically, if
Gar-
we searched your browser history right now, how much yaoi would we find on it?
Hypothetically.
Garnet
Exactly.
is just staring at these two, reference completely overhead. What is a Yahweh?
Oh, take your phone, darling, open the internet, and just type it in. YAOI.
Oh. Oh.
Turn your safe filter off.
I give her a look because I remember what happened last time you told me to do that. I think I might be better off not knowing then.
Is that what you were hoping for, dear?
Nothing of the sort.
So you're saying there's another reason you don't like him?
She tosses her thoughts out again, turns to you like, yeah, just let me get my cleaning done. Go bother someone else. I'm just one clean and just forget what this even stupid fucking thing ever happened.
I'm sorry, dear. Cleaning is not going to make something not happen.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me that. It just helps. Oh, man.
Is she disposing of her dish? Is that one of the things she's doing?
No, she's cleaning her cooking area. The pies and all that are still
Do we see any,
where they're set down.
Do we see any flour?
We did. We saw the not good flour. Like, decent flour, but not the good flour.
The good flour is still missing.
I am going to try and search this area for the good flour to see if it was
That was what I was
accessible
getting
here.
at.
Yeah.
Has anything been thrown away or hidden to keep us from recognizing the potential murder flour?
And I am going to, while they're looking around for any potential flour and or poisonous ingredients, I am going to put an arm around her and just say, "Listen, dear, I know you're stressed. A lot of people are stressed, but don't you worry. Your auntie Dartings and her girls are here to make sure that nothing bad happens. But you know what? You can't bottle this stuff up inside. You have to talk about it. Trust me, I have enough years behind me to know from experience."
Okay, now you roll once more.
Here's a
But-
sandwich.
I'm
Gonna ask
I'm
you
just
what's
giving her a look.
the worst possible outcome? What's the best possible outcome do you think could happen?
Worst possible, I feel like she'll shut down. Best possible, I think she'll relax a bit.
Okay. Give me another day move. Presence once more. Yes.
Great success.
Great success.
Awesome.
How about our searches?
I was so worried you were getting another double ones.
That'd have been bad, yeah.
Okay, and guys, we're going to do some searches as well.
What are we rolling? Day move with.
Raisin.
Yep.
I'm guessing.
Probably raisin, yeah. Raisin?
Does make the most sense.
Raisin.
You
Mild
want to
success.
assist me or okay?
I
What do you
figured we
wanna
were
roll?
looking in opposite directions.
That's perfectly
Fan
fine.
out. Look for clues.
Exactly. So the day move. No advantage or disadvantage. Based on the raisin. Okay. I got a 13.
Nice. Massive success.
Do what you intended, or you hold steady and they. Show what it looks like.
Okay, we'll get to those in just a moment.
Absolutely.
So Sapphire, when you did put your arms around her, she was tense, like a spring wound so tight that it was about ready to snap and explode. But your word seems to have calmed her some. She just kind of shoulders slump. She shrinks a little. His bakery chain kind of ran us out of business.
Oh dear, I'm sorry.
We're open for 40 years.
Well,
Then he has one of his stores open up and more clients just go to them. I was hoping this would give me a chance to either, to helm off or show, like, we're better than that he is.
well, here's the thing. Here's what you do. You make sure that everyone in Brindlewood Bay knows that your bakery shop has many, many more flavors than some marketable chain. Once all the locals will say, "Oh no, you want to go to Miss Blair's bakery shop." Then all the tourists and folks who are going to be coming through here, I'm going to break off and head that way. And who better to promote your business than the winner of this competition?
She's still on about that?
You have to remember, she
And keep in mind-
gets on the. Yeah, she has a one-track mind.
And keep in mind, that young lady over there, she's going to be mayor. You know, I can think of no better friends to have. So I want you to do me a favor, alright? I want you to keep your chin up.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. They haven't already canceled the competition yet, so still a chance.
My dear, it's not a chance if it's for certainty.
Yeah, you're right.
There you go. Yeah, I just make it feel better.
Okay, so over to Pearl and Garnet. Should have made those baby moves, but we'll just act like they were. So you two are looking around for clues, and you're trying to find the flower. You're finding a bunch of different kinds of flour. But baking isn't really either your strong suits, so you're not too certain if it's the same kind. But as you actually kind of go through, look around the area, Pearl, you like take a step off the stage, look behind it, and like notice like, oh, this the kitchen area where like if contestants need like knives or pans and all that, they just go here, grab a block and get set up for the next section. As you're looking over that, you do notice like there is a missing knife from one of the blocks.
Missing knife, everyone. How strange.
Why are you so tiny, Clue?
Tiny
Should
clue
be larger.
I visibly like start for a second at a missing knife. Well, that would likely mean that the killer might be planning to strike again. That
Very likely. We should be more alert.
yes. Cat McCain on the ground hard. Good eye there. Good catch.
And alright, as you actually tap your cane on the ground, you do kind of notice like, oh, this tile's kind of loose. You put a bit more weight on it, it kind of flips over, and you notice is that that's the wrong tab. That's the right tab. One of the electric cables underneath. Stop going tiny. I made you bigger for a reason.
Dangerously frayed electrical cords.
Yeah, you're thinking that could cause a lot of issues if someone would hit it.
Girls, this might not just be a simple. Well, I hate to call a murder simple, but this looks like this stuff would be like newly set too, right? Like this is not like the town infrastructure. This is theirs, right?
Yeah, this is something that this whole set is that. Yeah, essentially like a big event tent, and this stuff has all been brought in and set up inside it.
I don't think this set is in compliance with OSHA anymore.
Well, this would mean one of two things. One,
They're embezzling the money,
cutting corners, yes.
or
Two, it could mean that someone was thinking of many different ways to try and do this show in.
yes, and they don't care who's caught in the crossfire. Does it look like it's just disrepair or deliberately frayed? Am I able to tell?
That detail could be hammered out during the theorize. So
Okay, fair enough.
it's Strider's damage frayed electrical cable at the moment. So it could be purposely damaged or not purposely damaged, but you decide at that point later.
Okay.
Is the baking the restaurant chain shutting down the bakery considered a clue, or is that just information?
That could be considered a motive, so not a clue, but could be so that you can
Okay.
hinge the clues on.
Used to apply clues.
Yeah.
I think at this point we might want to think about talking to some of the others.
Well, let's go
Those
check the
others.
other trailers.
Yes, that first. The yawns.
So you leave Melanie to finish her cleaning. I'm assuming you warned her about the cable just to stay away from it to
Oh,
be
yeah.
safe.
Oh yeah, no. Is there like any sort of like thing I can put next to it? Like, actually, you know what? No. I, as a future mayor, have to point this out. I have to go to somebody to point out the horrendous safety issue this is. Otherwise, I'd be in negligence of duty, wouldn't I?
And I unplug it.
I mean, fair. But you know those suits are just gonna plug it back in. So, let's cause them a little bit of havoc.
Yeah, we've got 24 hours before they're back.
Okay, roll 2d6 just for funny.
Okay.
It's just a flat 2d6.
Me or Shay?
Shay, because she's the one that's unplugging it.
Okay.
So,
So when you unplug it, it just You hear a couple of the ovens just kind of turn off. Looks
Who
like they're
left the
plugged in
ovens
just fine.
on?
No, they didn't have anything. They're heating it. They just like had the ambient backlight thing on.
Oh, all right.
If you go low enough, the entire lights were just going to turn completely off.
Plummeting us into darkness.
Darkness.
Ah, hello, my
Our
old friend.
So you guys are going to go back to the trailers?
To the trailers. Is anyone at the trailers? Or are they still undisturbed?
I think they're not supposed to go in.
So there are like police tape across Paul's trailer. There, but the other
The
ones,
rest are not murder locations, so
yeah. You were in Jane's trailer before. So that leaves Sue's or Timothy's.
let's go to Suits.
Okay, so the door to her trailer is closed. You hear someone crying, and another person is just trying to comfort them.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to gently knock.
Knock, knock. We're knocking to show we are polite, but then opening the door to assert our dominance.
As you punch through the glass, reach inside and claw it open.
No. She is distraught. We're not doing breaking and entering on
Not
a
yet,
murder.
anyways.
Yeah, anyway. I rap gently on the door.
So, from inside, you do hear someone's like, "Just breathe, darling. It's okay. Just breathe. In and out." And then Jane Leaf actually opens the door of the trailer. Like, "Oh, didn't quite expect you guys. What's oh, what can we do for you?"
Well, we have been given permission to try and figure out this whole sordid mess. Are you all right? Is Sue all right? I'm assuming that it's Sue in there based on the it being her trailer.
Yeah, you can see Sue sitting on a little couch. Jade does give you kind of a weird look when you mention that you're given permission to investigate.
Who answered the door?
Jane Leaf. She was comforting Sue.
And before, Jane Leaf was crying, wasn't she?
No, Sue was the one that was crying.
I'm gonna go over and like find comfort for Sue. Honestly, dear, it's okay. You can let it all out. I know it hurts a lot right now, and it
He
will
was just
always
dead
hurt.
there.
I know. I know.
She takes out a handkerchief and just blows her nose in the most like, obnoxious way.
And Sue was the one who found him, or was that Jane?
Sue found him.
Oh, okay.
Finding someone you knew like that is always an awful shock. But in time, it will scar like a cut. It will always be there, but it won't be all that you think about. You just need to give it time, okay?
He nods. And kind of wipes at her nose with the handkerchief.
I don't think we... Did we get a chance to talk to her originally?
You talked to no one last session.
We talked to no one last session. Sue, I know this is difficult, but you were the first one to see the body. Any detail you might know could help find who did this to him.
You know what? You did talk to her a bit because you did find out that she went to look for Paul because Keith Hendricks asked her to grab him for something.
Right, but I don't think did we ask about like what she saw when she saw the body? If so, I'll retcon that because Garner's memory isn't that bad. Mine, however, maybe.
She did mention that she saw him tied up on the ground with flour on his face.
Right. Okay. I did. Have you had any tea or like done anything to try and self-care yourself?
Well, she does have a little cup of tea on the end table next to it.
Good. That is great for helping with this sort of thing. I'm very sympathetic to her right now.
I will pass the tea around, and as I do, I want to look for any like bruising or anything on the wrists or anything of Jane or Sue.
Oh, clever.
You can pass the tea around, just make sure everybody has a cup, and you do try to look at their hands, but they are wearing blouses that are buttoned up to the wrists.
Right.
You can't quite see if there is any bruising on them or not.
I will admit, I don't know much about the show. I was really here to support my friend Sapphire and Pearl, and I managed to get as far as I did. If you don't mind me asking, how long did you know him before? Well, that.
I've been with the show for about 6 years now. Didn't know him before.
Did you become close while in the show? I know that these sort of productions can either make you absolutely love someone or absolutely hate their guts.
Not really. He's always been kind of not standoffish, not really the warmest person.
Even so, it is a shock to see someone in that state. I get that. I really do.
Yeah, that was really quite the shock. She reaches over to her jar and just kind of starts to open and pulls out some British candy. She has a nibble on it before she holds it out to you.
Sugar is a great thing at these sort of times. intentions, and I will take a candy.
Yeah.
Pause for like
Candy.
pause for a half second, and then I will take it.
So there's a shit ton of candy in this trailer. Like there's actually like shelves full of British candy.
As I'm returning the tea, can I look around for any clues? Just subtly.
Give me a meddling with reason, please.
I find nothing.
Whoops.
I get to make a move. You know what? I will save that for later. Yeah, so as you like go into a little kitchen area of the trailer to put the teapot down, just kind of try to look around suddenly. Jane does look up to you like, you don't need to do that, dear, but just why don't you just come out and have a seat with the rest of us?
I will continue to try and draw their attention so that, for example, Pearl might be able to do something.
Certainly, dear. Give me a moment. I'll be right out.
You don't have to worry about cleaning up. We can do that later.
It's kind of something she just does when she's worried about people. I say trying to like make this seem like normal behavior. When somebody is this upset, they forget things like cleaning. Understandably. But it can create a mess that you never quite recover from.
It's fine. I'll help clean it up later.
So,
They
Ma,
just-
you are doing a wonderful job staying strong.
You're saying this to Jane?
Yes, I'm saying this to Jane.
Well, when tragedy hits, sometimes you have to be the one people can rely on. And have your weaknesses later.
Absolutely. Sometimes you just need a strong, solid foundation so that other people can let themselves be soft. I give like the old
Alright.
granny. Yeah, I know what I agree with you. I appreciate what you're doing. Granny is appreciating what you're doing, kind of nod. But you have to make sure that you make time for yourself to feel that pain. Otherwise, it just scabs under.
I'll be make
Promise
plenty
me
of
you'll
time
make-
later.
Potentially ominous.
Oh dear, I left my purse in the kitchen area. Pearl, won't you be a dear and go fetch it for me, Wink?
I will go fetch it, Wink. I go to fetch it, Wink.
So, looking for clues?
I'm looking for clues.
Does she get advantage because we are helping to distract them?
So I'll let you roll with vitality or reason, since you're trying not to be noticed.
Which one is it rolling?
It's a meddling move.
Meddling with reason or vitality?
Yep, and since the other two are trying to play distractions, I will give you advantage.
Great success.
Ooh, great.
Great success.
So while the two are talking to Jane and Sue, which, yeah, this one works. Always so dang tiny. Just kind of looking over, you bend over, you do notice that there's an invite on the floor that was half kicked underneath little fridge that's in there. You pull it out, you notice that it's an invitation to Buckingham Palace for the cast and crew of the Jolly Good Baking Show. But someone's name's not on there.
Who's missing? Who's missing?
Who do you think is missing?
Well, fuck, I don't know. It would be... I feel like the most advantageous thing would be one of the jilted lovers. Name's not on there.
So, either Buck or the wife?
I'm thinking the wife.
Okay.
The wife doesn't have a ticket or an invitation, but the girlfriend does.
Hey, so you do notice that, and you can kind of put that away in Sapphire's bag so nobody notices that you took it. So what next do you guys do?
Well, I was running distractions for the my fellow ladies. I wouldn't have mind poking around, but I feel like this might not be the best time with it actively being in use. Well, if either of you need anything, just let us know, okay?
Sue just nods, and Jane goes sit on the other side of her, just kind of pats her back.
I do have one question though. Who was in charge
What's
of
that?
wiring?
Probably one of the Teamsters, I think. I don't really
It might-
handle that up, so I don't know.
You you might want to have someone take a little look at that. Crying shame, my cane when I was walking knocked a loose tile aside, and the wires, they were dismal. We're
Well,
starting an electrical fire.
that's more of his department to get everything going. If you want to talk to someone about that, it'd be him.
Oh yes, thank you. I just, you're all part of the production, so.
We don't use setup at all.
Fair enough. I just knew that the show was on a shoestring budget, so they may have, asked you to pitch in.
No, that'd be a bit weird.
Garnet looks absolutely confused because, like, she's an old lady and she thinks that might be how things work. Oh, okay. Well, as I said, if you need anything, just let us know. We should leave these two to their devices. I give the other two knowing look.
Yes, of course.
A wink and a nod. We go find somebody to discuss.
Okay, and seems a good spot to take a break real quick.
Absolutely.
Alrighty. Short break. We'll be back in 5 to continue out the last half hour of the show, everyone.
Absolutely.
Yay!
Stay tuned.
I hope that was good so far.
Doing great. I'm going around to the washroom.
Absolutely.
And he started practicing his accents or voices.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Yeah, so apparently an episode of Bluey wasn't on Disney Plus, but they put it up on YouTube for free. The one where they pretend the dad's dog name. However, the dad's dog is pretending to be pregnant because playing with the kids, I think. It's kind of funny.
Oh yeah, Bluey.
need a screw.
You need a screw?
Yeah. I built a war game on Gunpla a couple weeks ago, and I had it on a stand. And there's a little hole in his back where you're supposed to put a peg so it just can hold him up.
Right.
That unfortunately broke,
No.
so now I need to. And now the little peg is stuck in his butt.
Oh no.
It's a hole in the peg, so I can just get a screw and just kind of twist it a bit. I can pull it out.
So he literally has to stick out his butt.
Yeah, basically.
We're gonna have about 20 minutes left by the time. There's like wrap up and stuff.
Yep, that should have enough time. Be enough time for me to get through what I have planned. Sure, awesome.
Are they back yet? Or is it just me?
It's just the two of us.
Does seem like it. Yeah, I think I figured out what happened. The cord fell out of my laptop.
And the battery
my
drain without you noticing.
Oh no, it's literally like if the cord falls out of my laptop, it makes like a massive downgrade in performance. And Discord is my highest usage app when I'm talking on it, so it suddenly roboted.
Like, are you hardwired into your router, or is this like power cord?
Oh, no, what I'm saying is the power cord of my laptop fell out, and my laptop's kind of a piece of shit.
Okay.
That is all.
Need to be awakened. Oh, okey's on. I should put her channel on mute.
Ow.
Okay, just a little bit longer than 5 minutes, but we're back.
Just a wee bit longer.
Just a wee bit.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Boop. Take it away.
Okay, so you guys leave Sue's trailer with her and Jane in there. Jane's trying to comfort Sue more. And I have a question for you guys. Have you been bringing Cassie along with you, or did you leave her alone?
Yes.
Okay, you left
I
her
probably
alone.
Left her,
I think she was
Yeah.
left.
yeah, to flirt.
Yeah, she was with
That-
the police officer lady.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, who are you looking for now at this point in time?
I thought we were going to check out the last, last
Uh,
show, huh?
Did we get a clue from that last the trailer we were just in?
Yep.
Yeah, you found a invitation to Buckingham Palace with the cast and crew minus Ren. You said wife.
Hmm? Oh, wife is not invited, yes.
Okay.
She got left out. Possible motive.
Right.
I just dropped that there. Drop that there. Yeah, and you were also told that Heath would have been in charge of the people that were setting up.
So we need to check Timothy Bosch's trailer and speak to the producer.
Yeah.
Which one would you like to do first?
Trailer?
Trailer.
So, as you go up to his trailer, you can hear through the door or his stereo, and it's playing The Cure.
Wait, playing The Cure?
Yes.
The Cure, the band?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Knock, knock, knock.
You hear him like, just a minute. You hear something set down on the counter, and he comes over to the door and just kind of opens up like, it's you guys, the contestants. What's up? What's going on?
Well, we had some questions for you about what's been going on. Murders and all.
Oh, yeah. Come on in. Come on. He steps back, like, and just kind of opens his arms of like, welcome to Timothy's trailer. There's some blacklight posters along the wall. Oh, there's a short obelisk in one of the corners. There's on the counter. There's a bottle of alcohol and a glass next to it.
Are you doing okay?
Fine. Not.
Are
I was
you
already
drunk?
expecting
Just
this
a little
job. I'm not drunk. I just had a couple of drinks. I'm fine.
That's usually how people get drunk.
He puts one finger to his lips. He raises his hand. Then he points his index finger at you with the other one. Mm-hmm. So, what's up? Oh, have a seat. Have a seat. Come on.
I will have a seat.
I'll have a seat.
So, guys have some questions? Guessing about all Paul.
Well, yes. Generally, people aren't poisoned because they're people without issues.
He was poisoned?
Well, that's
Damn.
that's my working theory based on the blackening of his fingertips. It is a very clear sign of I'm not sure exactly which one. There's actually several that could cause that.
He looks at the black nail polish on his fingers like, mine are black.
Oh, yeah, yes, but his were like underneath the nails, like down to the like. Down they go actually.
No, his lips were blue and his fingernails were blue as well. So he was probably been poisoned for a while.
Okay. Well, his lips were also blue, so you're fine. You're fine.
Gotcha.
Speaking of poison, what's your...
Walks over, picks up the bottle. It has like a blue label on it. It's whiskey with a E. Moderately expensive. You can't really say brands here, that's sponsored by them, but blue labeled whiskey.
Well, it must be a nice way to manage everything that's going on, yes?
Oh, yeah. Puts the bottle back on counter.
Drinks usually a go-to.
Sometimes. I'm not always doing it. It's just what
It's
else
special
there to do.
circumstances. It's special circumstances. Did you talk to any of the suits?
Oh, yeah, like the producer's bosses.
Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't happy with Paul.
They weren't happy with Paul?
I
Why?
don't
'Cause
know.
he died?
I mean, before
Is
that,
it-
but still. Yeah, dudes, like, most of our contracts are up for, like, reno- renegotiation. Re-
Hmm.
negotiation.
Yes, that.
That's it.
What did they like about him?
Oh, so didn't hear it from me, but dude's a Prenadama. Just
I put
wants
my
to
fingers to my lips. Like mum's the words.
like he's been wanting some like kind of crazy, outrageous stuff since contract.
Knock it in.
Oh, do tell.
Well, everyone else is kind of like reasonable, like, yeah, you saw like a bit of a raise to like this thingy, but Paul wanted like massive increase. He wanted, I think he wanted Jane off the show because he just wanted to be the only judge because he's like, I'm the most popular one.
Ah, leveraging that star power.
Yeah. I mean, his brand did kind of take off with the Jolly Good show.
Indeed. I subtly pour him another drink.
Ah, thanks. takes it.
I understand you all were to have a bit of a reward or something coming up.
Bit of a reward.
Was that true?
Of a reward. He seems a little lost.
Don't think too hard about it.
We got an invite to the Buckingham Castle.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, apparently like the one of the king's peoples like really likes the show, and it's like, we want you guys all to come. It's like, okay, so you all want to go because it's big and important and apparently something really British. Honestly, the old people just eat up the royalty. I don't understand it, but
Oh, neither do I. Neither do I. I've never cared about that sort of thing. But you have to do what's good for your business, I suppose. I am hiding like a little scowl. Anyway, did you hear that the Suits want us to continue filming tomorrow?
could I have you all roll a
Okay.
vitality or presence, I guess.
Both of those
Not
are bad for
presence.
me.
What kind of move is it?
You're trying to hear something.
So metal.
Oh no, it'd just be a day move.
Okay.
Sensitivity, maybe?
Sensitivity could work as well, yeah.
It's one above my vitality, so I'll go
Mild
with that.
success. Mild success.
Massive success.
So, as you guys are talking to him, look, you guys, like Sapphire, Pearl, yes, kind of hear something off in the distance, like, oh, someone must have dropped some pans or something. Garnet, as you hear, is like, that sounds like a whole shelf fell over. Really weird.
Girls? Did you hear that?
Sure did.
I
We
will
should look
stand
at
up.
it.
Yeah, I am going to try and find where that happened.
It sounded kind of like it was coming back from, like, near the kitchen area where everything was all...
I boot it.
Yeah. And as you guys are running, you just suddenly hear I don't have a gunshot sound, so that's just my gunshot sound. I don't know if
Gunshot sound.
this...
Pew pew.
Mm-hmm.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, guys, in up rushing there, you see that the sheriff, Beth, and second deputy are starting to run that way as well. Some of the other contestants are starting to show up, like, come out of the judges sitting concerned, like, what was that?
You all heard it too.
That's sort of like,
I am just
If-
ruining it there.
have you guys seen Cassie? She's just gonna look around.
I go towards the shelving.
Mm-hmm.
You get into the banking area, you don't see anything, but you know that pots and pans and all that are kept behind the stations, and you start to go around the edge to where you're like, let's come from this way. You see that there was a shelf that was knocked over. There's a fridge in the back that the tip of a knife is embedded in. And you go around the corner, you see that Cassie's on the ground and she's bleeding.
Oh dear.
I rush over to her.
Garnet, do your thing. Who is not here?
I am trying to apply first aid. Cassie, dear? Are you okay?
She grabs your arm really, really hard. Stone mask, ropes.
Stone mask.
And she just
rope?
kind of pass out.
No. Immediate first aid.
Assisting. Just handing her things.
And
What do I roll?
roll with your first aid kit. I'll let you either do. I'll let you reason. What is the advantage?
Did she point in a
There's no
direction?
advantage. Okay. Is this a meddling? Is this a night move?
Just be a night move.
She said someone in robes and a stone mask.
Did she give us a direction to look?
She didn't. She did grab onto Garnet's arm incredibly hard.
I'm just gonna stay with her then.
Massive success.
Ooh.
Yeah, so as you move, Garnet, your mind is panicking, but your body knows what to do, knows precisely where to apply pressure, where to stuff gauze, what to do to stop bleeding.
Yes.
She's stable at the moment, but she does desperately need to go to the hospital. She has been shot twice.
Get the sheriff now.
He is there, and he has been contacting the dispatch to get an ambulance here.
I look at him with absolute fury in my eyes.
And with that, we're going to end our session here.
Okay, perfect.
Also, this is a void clue.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Why are you gonna hurt our child?
I'd make it
Yeah.
an impact.
Oh yeah,
Aside
no,
from the
I am.
bullet impact.
So, end of session questions.
Mhm.
I don't think I got anything today. So that's me.
No.
How young was Sue? Because my two
She's
is
in her 40s.
I'm twice that. Does that consider? Would you give me? I shared my wisdom with a young person. Or
This
is that
one
more-
time, but next time you have to choose something else.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And the other is, did you dote on someone? I'll take the one. I'll take the one.
Yeah, I'll give you the one. And Shay?
I doted on someone earlier in the episode. when I got the person to relax. And the other one was show someone that you still got it.
Don't think you really did that. I will give you the
Yeah, I
note
don't
on
think
someone,
so.
though.
Okay.
I did max out my tracker. I am raising my presence by 1 because I used presence several times in that when I was being a lot more talkative, and I feel like as a mayor that matters more.
Just a bit. Okay, I guess it's time for us to reintroduce ourselves.
Take it away.
Okay, everybody. I have been doing 93, the GM of, well, the keeper of this game, Brindlewood Bay. I hope you don't hate me for what I just said.
Oh,
We
and
won't be
it's
back
cliffhanger
on
too.
next. Yep, we won't be back on next week because personal things. But we should be back on the week after that, assuming that nothing comes up. Popcorn over to Shay.
Hello everyone, I'm Cher Shittife here on Twitch and Private Games, and I was playing Sapphire Dartings, the biker granny of the group, and that's about it for me. Popcorn over to... who didn't go?
Chris hasn't gone.
Popcorn over to Chris.
I am Chris. I am basically only here. No Twitch or anything. I was playing Garnet Willow, hopefully future mayor, and currently very pissed off grandma who you do not want to get in the way of. And I will popcorn over to Vryn to end our little escapade today.
Yep. Hi, I'm Rindis. I've been playing Pearl Watson. She was a bit quiet today, but definitely got a bit rattled by having their dear sweet child get hurt. How dare. There's not much else going on for this week, and as we said, we won't be streaming next week. So just stay tuned for us to come back 2 weeks from now. But y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you for watching. You're fabulous, and we love you.